Good morning and welcome to Rocket Travels, and it is a glorious morning. Check out my view. There you go. We're on the island of Nias, 120 kilometers west of Sumatra. It's part of the Barrier Islands. It's a big island. It's been about 5,500 square kilometers. It's a big island. From the capital, which I've done a vlog on before, to here, to the southeast corner, is about 3 hours on the bike. The reason I'm here mainly, it's one of those places I want to go to in the world. It's a surf location, a famous surf break, right-hand break. Yeah, you can't quite see it on the GoPro at the moment, but yeah, there's lots of surfers lining up out there to catch the waves. I'm going to do a vlog on the surf, but not today, because I was late getting up and I wanted to get the sunrise, and the lighting at the moment is awful, and I want to do some drone footage, do some photography, etc. So today we're going to go and explore some village, Nias village, and explore the culture, and yeah, it should be spectacular. So I've all calmed down. Been a bit manic over the last week or so with the vlogs. I've just been excited and been happy. Unfortunately, some of the vlogs I've done, I was a little bit too excited, so I've decided to slow down a bit. Yeah, it's hard work editing when I'm chuckling and laughing all the time. I'm going to try and take it a little bit more slow, a little bit more serious. Time to think before I speak. Still having fun, but trying to calm down with it. I'm very excitable in my older years. Anyway, let's go and explore. I'll tell you what first, let's show you my accommodation, shall we? Okay, let's show you our accommodation. There you go, that's the view. Absolutely stunning morning. You can't quite see, GoPro won't pick it up, the surfers. But this is like a little communal area. It's rooms with shared facilities. Have the old hammocks. Nice area there. There's 2 rooms on this level. There's a guy there from Australia. And yeah, I've just noticed there's a nice little bench there for my little siesta this afternoon. Show you my room. It's air conditioned. It's a basic room. The lights are on. Yeah, I've been in here. I arrived yesterday, so I've got all my tech spread everywhere. It's a twin room. I'm in this bed here, and that is for my luggage. I quite like the twin rooms. Yeah, sleep on one and chuck all your luggage on the other. It kind of works. If I got a double bed, I kind of like fighting my luggage all night, because I always leave it on the bed. Just the way I travel. Anyway, yeah, the room, like I say, there's no TV or nothing, but you don't need one. I mean, when you've got this beautiful view, just chill here in the evenings with a bintang, watching the surfers. Like I said, we're going to do a vlog on the surfing. That'll come probably after this one. Just going to show you the backyard. It is shared. There is another room actually, but there's nobody there. It's low season. There's shared bathroom, jungle style, and there is the backyard. Bit of jungle. The owners live in that house there. Happy days. It's all good. Oh, it's a big brick there. Nice little spot there to, if you're a surfer, put your surfboards there. What happy, lovely place. There you go. Let's hit the road and experience some Nias culture. Okay, we made it to Bawomataluo. I've been practicing that word. We've just come up right up the mountain to this traditional Nias village. And this guy over here has very kindly pointed me in a direction. There is some steps and a place to pay for your ticket. 5,000 rupiah to get in. Cool, man. So drive up here was absolutely stunning. The more you come up into the mountains, you see more traditional type buildings. Not sure if you can see the view down there. Dragonflies absolutely everywhere. And these are the steps up to the original traditional village. Depending on how much time I spend up here, we might have a walk around the village. You're greeted by these formations to the village. I'm going to try and find out as much information about the village as possible for you guys. Okay, I have my ticket with my view and we're going up to the village. This should be pretty spectacular. Now they do stone jumping up here. Well, I'll explain a little bit more of that as I go up. At the moment the guys are pushing me a little bit to go up there. There's no one else here, there's no tourism. For a stone jump it's 150,000 rupiah and you only get one jump. So I need to go up, I need to get them to slow down a bit because I need to, if it's just one jump, I need to capture it right. So I need to go up there, take a little look, nice and steady. I'm trying my best to be chilled out with this vlog. Welcome to one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to in my life. We have come up to a traditional Nias village. Check out the view. Absolutely stunning views. This village is right up in the mountains of the island of Nias. Absolutely stunning. I am staying right down there in the surf camp and I've just come up to this absolutely stunning, beautiful, lived-in village. Let's check it out. There are a handful of Indonesian tourists here. There is all kinds of tribal paraphernalia. Check out the houses. The whole area is very, very extensive. In fact, I don't think I've actually ever been to a cultural village of this size ever before. Normally when I've been to these kinds of places, they're not this substantial, and this village is actually lived in. There's people going about their normal everyday lives. A lot of these houses do have more modern infrastructure behind them, a little bit similar to the Batak houses I experienced in Lake Toba. But these houses all wooden. They do now have tin roofs on them, but back in the day they would have been thatched roofs. As time has progressed in the village, it is modernised with tin roofs. Hello sir, how are you doing? Some of the houses are actually varnished, the wood. I've noticed a lot of the houses on the way here, not this traditional style, but they're wood, and the wood isn't stained or painted. But some of them here are actually varnished. You have over here on the right hand side some kind of community hub, a big building maybe for meetings, ceremonies, etc. And they have these old school seating areas, solid stone sculptured seats, and they have a little cannon. Where the history of the cannon comes from, I do not know. Lots and lots of these seating areas around. The main point of this village is this stone jumping. Young people will prove their manhood by literally jumping over the stone. The stone is 1.5 meters, 2 meters, 2 meters, and yeah, they basically do a run. That is the king's house there. They'll start their run in front of the king's house, and then they'll literally run, leap up onto the smaller stone, and then over this big stone. It's a little bit difficult in here. There's a lot of people offering me into their houses and to look at things. I have a feeling they're all after the dollar. Being the only tourist here, obviously attracting a lot more attention than if there were other people here looking around. This guy's all dressed up for me for the stone jumping. Hello. Hello, sir. You the jumper, stone jumper? Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Okay. From England, sir.
From England. Oh,
Yeah. So you jumping stone for a long time?
Yeah. Here. Where do you stay?
I stay Sorake.
Sorake?
Sorake.
For the name of the last man?
I don't know where they surf, the surf camp.
Where the surf?
Yeah.
Oseda.
Yeah, something like that.
Because my uncle have the homestay in the Sorake beach.
Oh,
if
right.
you know Sandy Palm Beach.
Yeah.
For my uncle, the boss.
Oh, okay.
But I'm only the jumper here.
You're just the jumper.
Yeah.
So this guy is gonna do the stone jumping. Now I got one attempt at filming this. They do one jump, so I've got one go at filming this. So I'm gonna have to check the sun and everything. So bear with me. There should be some stone jumping coming up now. Okay, here we go. Nias, stone jumping. This stone is about 2 meters high. This guy, whoa, here we go. Whoa, cool, super cool. What about that? Fantastic. Happy days. What do you reckon to the stone jumping guys? Right, we're sport for choice which way to go. There is almost like a crossroads in the village. We can go up there where there is a church, or we'll go down here. We will go into the king's house and meet the king at some stage. The village currently doesn't have a king as such. It'd be more like a village elder, but his predecessors and great grandfather would have been a king. So nice to come somewhere like this. Hello. And see see village life as it would have been. People living. So many places like this around the world would be tourist attractions. And to be fair, the people that are living here, very tolerant. People like myself with the camera out. Hello. Yes, very tolerant. Yeah. From what I can gather from the visitor book, the place is predominantly visited by Indonesian tourists. I had a flick through the book and I couldn't find any Western names or countries there. But it has mine now. It has been visited by Western tourists. Tourists or travellers. Is there a difference? Are you a tourist or are you a traveller? I think there's possibly a difference between tourists and travellers. I feel tourists are people maybe go somewhere specific like Phuket, Koh Samui, Spain, Tenerife, on your package holidays with your comfort zones, whereas travellers tend to push their boundaries and go a bit further afield to the more remote places and the more challenging ambiences. My time in Nias here, there are no bars and restaurants as such. There are a few spots in the surf place and in the capital, but very few and far between. It is the real deal. Wow. So peaceful here as well. Here's an example over here of a house still with a bit of thatch on it. From what I can see, there is only one house with a thatch roof, but that's what the roofs would have been looked like. And they are now tin roofs, and they have these like hatches, and the guys have been coming out of the hatches and putting their washing out on the roofs, as you can probably see over there. Every day in Nias and Sumatra seems like wash day. Wow, there is a lot of washing going on in this village. Super. Hello, how you doing? It's actually my second walk through the village. First time I came through, I did get a little bit of hassle to buy things. So I've basically gone through, gone no, 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 and then gone through the second time, and they're leaving me alone. Reason being, vlogging. And every time someone approached me, I stopped vlogging. But I shall see on the way out what they have to offer. What they have here, something dry fish. Yes, very, very dry looking fish. We're going to walk down to the end of the village, and then we're going to go back up to the King's house. I am keen to see the view at the bottom. Some of these houses are very, very well looked after. This one here is all varnished. Yes. Can you imagine somebody coming through your village with the camera out back at home in England? Well, people do, I suppose, certain places, but they certainly, where I'm from, Rushton, you don't get many people coming through with cameras looking at you, filming your washing. There's lots of things drying in the sun. Not too sure what they are. Right, we're going to go right to the bottom of the village. I'm very keen to see the view. Let's go and check out the view. Hello. Hello. Wash day. Rise again. Oh, they have a little store here. Might stop for a cold drink actually on the way back. We'll see what they have here. Something drying. Hello, sir. Something drying, seeds, and they have coconuts. Hello, sir. Right, we're going right to the end. I'm curious to see what is at the end of the village. There are steps, I think, going all the way down there. Wow. Yes, that goes right all the way down there into the jungle. Wow. And the sky is full of dragonflies all over, even where I'm staying. Yeah, at the surf camp. Hello. Yeah, hello.
Where are you from?
From England.
Oh, wow.
You have lovely village. Yeah. Lovely people. People here do seem to be very quiet and very reserved all the way along the road from Sumatra and through Nias. Screams and shouts of hello mister, hello mister. But life here in the village does seem a little bit more laid back. Right, we're going up to the King's house. Check out the King. Check out the handicraft in the village. Very good, sir. This guy's making these shields. They'll all get painted up. Superb. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Guy very kindly let me film him making, I think they're like the shields, the warrior shields, and they'll paint them. They do, I'm trying to find out, they do have some kind of ceremony, festival here. When I've asked about it, they kind of shake their heads. I've got a feeling it's in June because there's a big poster on the wall here suggesting something happens, and the whole village dress up and they have a big ceremony. Maybe I have to come back one day, who knows. Right, we're just coming up to the King's house. Very, very grand affair. Like I mentioned earlier on, all these houses would have been thatched. They're now tin roofs. When that rains, you will hear the rain. There is a building down here, not too sure exactly what it is. It's very, very grand looking. There's the local drainage, tribal, historical drainage, and the bell right next to the King's house. Okay, so we're going to go in to the king's house. There's lots of old school stone seating here, as much as there are they are being used for people's washing. There are all kinds of little interesting little bits and bobs, almost altar looking structures, and that looks like some kind of gravestone, memorial stone. I've done a little bit of research on the village. It's very, very limited. I think it's something I'm going to have to go away and do some more research on. And if I find anything, I'll bang a link up in the description. This is the king's house. We are going in there to meet the king. We're going into the king's house. Up the steps.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
How's the lighting in here?
This is the king house, the king house.
Yeah, this is the king's house.
Yeah.
Very, very substantial wooden
This wood.
supports. Wood.
Big wood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big tree, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. This guy's going to show me the house.
Going up.
Okay, we are upstairs in the king's house. It is superb. Check this place out. Hello. Look at this for a fireplace. Wow. Big fireplace. Oh, for cooking there as well.
Yeah.
So not just a fireplace. That's where they would have cooked. And what is this?
This is the king hat.
That's the hat for the
Yeah,
king.
For king, yeah.
Oh. When they have a last king.
The generation. This is the first generation.
Oh, this is first generation.
Yeah.
This
Maybe you
gentleman.
want to speak, you want to talk
Okay.
about the king house?
Yeah,
It's okay.
he can speak English.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Hello. You are. Hello. Okay, we're going to go and meet what would have been the current king. He is now classed as a village elder. So we're going to go and see if we can have a little chat. Taking my shoes off. Oh man. Hello, sir.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Hi.
Can you tell me a little bit about your house? You live here?
Yeah, I live here. Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
You're from a country?
From England, sir.
From?
Ingris.
Oh, yes.
Ingris. Yeah. So your ancestors were king of
I am grandchild of kings.
Okay.
Live here, and my wife, my daughter, and woman here.
Okay.
3 families live here.
3 families.
Yes. Have many rooms left behind.
Oh, there's rooms behind the building.
rooms,
Oh, okay.
This for meeting.
Okay. Oh, for meeting.
Here before.
So village meetings here, yeah. And what do these skulls? These from cow?
Big Joe.
From pig. Oh, so these are from pig.
Joe.
Pig jaw. And what does the pig jaw mean?
For ceremony. This house.
for ceremony.
Or finish making after for ceremony for this house.
Oh, okay.
Or people kill for one day.
King for one. Oh, okay. So everybody king for one
because
day.
many guests from other villages come here.
Okay. So so are you a king or a village elder?
What?
Are you a king or
Grandchild.
grandchild? So last king of village was a long time ago. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. It is very, very warm, very, very humid. We aren't too far away from the equator, so I need to cool down. There's a lovely lady over here that has a fridge, and she also has a freezer. I'm going in. Hello. I'm going to go in and see more dried fish. Oh, pen and inks fish. I want ice cream.
Ice cream.
Okay, we're going in for an ice cream. Okay, sit down and chill for a bit. There's a lot of people around here trying to sell you their wares. Very persistent, but it's cool. They're just trying to make a buck or two. I have kind of an ice cream. Yeah, kind of. It's cold. What we're going to do, going to fly the drone. So we're going to do some drone footage of the village, and then we're going to do the outro. So yeah, it's been really, really cool experience coming here. It's just the lack of tourism. You can walk through somewhere as beautiful as this without the hustle and bustle and all. I know I'm a tourist, I got my camera out, but it's a hell of an experience when you haven't got so many people taking pictures and whatever tourists do, just being there en masse, looking unsightly. But yeah, tourism, yeah, a lot of places like this rely on it. So like I said, most of the people here, most of the tourists here are Indonesian. There are some Western travellers here. I wouldn't call them tourists, I'd call them travellers. The surf camp, there's a good handful of Australians there, German and myself English. So yeah, people do travel here, but it is off the beaten track. It's probably one of the most remote places I've ever been to, and I've been to some remote places, but this is well off the beaten track. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. It's been a superb experience. I've got a couple more days here. We're going to do some vlogging on the surf and do some chilling out, and I don't know. There's a megalithic site here as well, so might go and vlog that on the way back to the ferry in a couple of days. We'll think about that in a couple of days. I'm just about to leave the village and I've found something of a curiosity. There's the end of the village. Look at these. I found these footprints, and the date 1639. There's also like a little dog kind of dinosaur creature there. I think the more time you spend in this village, the more time you'd learn. There isn't actually, I haven't come across any guide to give you a full-on tour, give you specific points of history in the village. But just walking around, you feel the rhythm, you feel the vibe. It is an amazing place. Hello, how are you doing? Hello. And everyone is super friendly. Hello. Is this a bin? Yes, we have a bin for my ice cream wrapper. Oh, they also have bintang. Would I be cheeky enough to have a bintang? Okay, I've been well cheeky. I've not left the village yet. As you can see, I am in the little store right at the beginning of the village. And yeah, you can buy eggs, biscuits and a small tin of bintang. It is so hot in there, and what a boring way to end this vlog, by going to the bar in the surf camp. I end it here in the village. I'm actually sat inside because I didn't feel comfortable drinking out on the streets, because you don't know what their culture, what the people are like. But I did notice a few of the places through the village that were selling you know, drinks, ice cream, snacks, and they were all selling bintang. So they like a drop of the old bintang. So I'm going to finish the vlog here from Rocket Travels. I don't know how long this vlog is, don't know how it's turned out. Hopefully it's been a little bit more chilled out than the vlogs that I've done. I've been really manic. I've tried to be a little bit more calm. Anyway, for Rocket Travels, cheers, see you in the next vlog. We'll be surfing, well I won't be, but we'll be checking out the surf. Take care, over and out.